Randy Orton faced off against Sheamus. He defeated him after an RKO out of nowhere. I'll admit, this was a better match than I thought it was going to be. I did catch myself not paying attention a couple different points, though. And other people, I was watching this at Daces, like I usually do. And I think it was Chris Urban, he pointed out, he was like, dude, you're looking at the screen right now and nobody's home. And I'm like, what? Oh, yeah, no, I was thinking about something else. So I was trying at the beginning of this, but eventually when the pace picked up, I started legit actually focusing on it. And that part of the match was actually more entertaining than I expected it to be. So I'll eat a little bit of whatever the phrase is for that.
Humble pie.
Eat my shoe, is that what it is?
Dirt.
Crow.
Eat crow, yeah. I'll eat good old whatever. And admit that, this was better than the kickoff match, and I thought that we were kind of on this pace of, first kickoff thing was okay, not great, just fine. This was better, and things kept continuing. I actually really liked this pay-per-view, so even Sheamus and Randy Orton was better than I thought it was going to be. I don't want to see it anymore, though. So, what do you guys think about Sheamus and Randy Orton?
It was Go Maiden.
Unnecessary match to have. There was no storyline going into it, but just as I expected, the two of these had a decent matchup, as they tend to always do. My favorite part of the whole match was Randy Orton was getting ready to do that typical scoop slam he does when he sends someone into the ropes, but Sheamus hooked his arms and stopped, and you just see Randy Orton do the thing with his arms, and he's like, what the fuck? I didn't get to do my thing. He actually got this upset look on his face, oh.
Oh, man. It was a solid outing by the two of them. I think we all expected that, but we've seen the match enough times now where probably would be happy if we never saw it again. But hey, I have nothing to complain about. A little surprised Randy came up on top, so it'll be interesting to see what they have with Sheamus going forward. Maybe they will do the Money in the Bank lose every fucking match ever. But hey, I got points at the end of the day, so happy days.
Yeah, I wasn't really too involved or interested in this match. I actually did tune out during a lot of it. I had some people coming over to watch it at that time, so I did catch the last 3 minutes of it, and it was better than I had guessed. I mean, like I said, there's no storyline really going into this, not much of one anyway, so there was no investment for me that way. But what I saw was decent work, and the ending was all right, so I don't know, it was okay.
You guys have any ideas of where they can take this in the future? Do you want to see a rematch at SummerSlam, or what else should they do?
Hell no.
Team hell no. I bet there will be a rematch, but I don't think they'll have less story than this one.
If they're not going to have anything else for these two guys to do, they could fill up a good spot in the card. Why the hell not?
As long as they build a storyline this time.
See, I think these two need to just end it. And I don't know who else they can feud with, especially because the roster, a couple people are injured right now, and a couple other people already have things that they're kind of building toward. So I don't know really what else can happen, but
I know what they could do. Just since Sheamus is a Triple H guy, just have him break into Randy Orton's house.
Just throw him through the same thing.
Yeah, just do the same.
I wouldn't mind.
Anything but with Sheamus.
I wouldn't mind seeing this match again, as long as if Sheamus puts his money in the bank on the line and he loses.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tony,
bank.
Tony, you said you didn't want to see it again, and I'm really not too keen on it either, but what if they added a stipulation to the match for SummerSlam? Would you be more inclined to be in favor of it?
Kind of depends. If they added Money in the Bank on the line and Sheamus lost, then yeah. If they just have a street fight, that might be, that'll definitely be more entertaining than just another rematch, but they need something a little bit more than that to me, because this feud's not really doing it.
Well, instead of a street fight, how about a no-holds-barred match?
Shut up, Caleb. Let us make the same damn joke. Make sure no one else does it. Fuck you. No more of that.
I don't see if they did a no-holds-barred match. I don't know, but if it was a no disqualification match, maybe.
Falls
do we
down
have
anywhere?
an Irish? No, they should have an Irish bar brawl. That's what they should do.
Wait, we were at SummerSlam this year? Barclays Center?
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
The Barclays Brooklyn Brawl. They could do it.
They should have Brooklyn Brawler come out then for that one. Have him be the ref.
So, any other thoughts on Sheamus and Randy Orton?
Solid match if they have a match good.
hated the actual result of the match. I thought Sheamus should have gone over. I understand that they want to keep Randy Orton strong, but Sheamus wasn't the guy to do it against. I'm not going to buy him cashing in. I'm not going to buy him as a champion if they keep pushing him this way. Overall, it was a solid match, but you give me the same shit constantly, I'm not going to be invested in it. So they need to get these two as far away as possible from each other, and I'll be happy.
The only reason one is because it was in his hometown.
That's exactly what I was just going to say. I originally predicted Sheamus to win this one, but as soon as I saw this was the opening match and it was Randy Orton's hometown, I was like, Randy's going over. So
they usually have people lose in their hometowns, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's a pay-per-view and it's the opening match,
typically John Cena's and Randy Orton's contract that they're not allowed to lose in their hometown.
No,
I doubt it, since John Cena lost in Boston to Edge.
Yeah, that was a really good match too.
Plus, I don't think that's something that they really necessarily would care too much about to like fight over. Like
a lot of times. Oh, go ahead.
You know, like here's the money dispute and the days off that I get, but if I'm in friggin' St. Louis,
I better fucking win.
Hulk Hogan had a similar clause like that. He couldn't lose when he was in anybody's hometown.
When he was in a hometown.
Yeah.
Hey, is this anybody's hometown? I live here. All right, I'm winning tonight. Brother.
I'm not even wrestling you.
Hogan, you're not even wrestling on the card. I don't care, brother. I win.
It's in my contract, bro.
You're not even in this company anymore.
I never once invoked my contract clause on my fucking thing.
Backstage, Randy Orton's cutting the same contract right now.
I imagine he's delusional enough where he's gonna like phone fucking 5 years later. Yeah, I want to use my fucking out on Patrick. Keep him in.
You know how this story should end? It should end when Sheamus goes in to cash in his Money in the Bank briefcase, but when they open it up, they just find Randy Orton's shit.
I think we were going to say Randy Orton was inside and he gets an RKO.
I was so disappointed.
All right, we combine the efforts. Randy Orton's inside, but he's been waiting so long to give the RKO that he just naturally took a shit.
You gotta do when you're in a box for that long. Did you see that episode of Game of Thrones where like Peter Dinklage had to go across the river and he had to like shove shit out the holes?
No.
It's actually gross when he just talks about it. But if you look at the box in the background and it's blurry, you actually see like shit streaks down the sides of the holes.
Like how you're like, oh, it's actually gross. Like I wouldn't have thought somebody shoving shit out of holes.
Well, no, it's the details, man. They actually put the shit streaks around the holes. Like they didn't just say he did it and then not follow through. They actually made sure it looked like he did it.
Like, no, trust me. The guy shoving shit in a hole is gross. You gotta believe me.
I bet they just gave him a shit ton of laxatives and just locked him in there somehow.
A shit ton of them?
Yep.
God, leave him here, hard.
Alrighty, guys, that's what we think of Randy Orton and Sheamus. So leave those comments below. We're going to continue on here. Tag team title match in the next part. Stay tuned. Click on the next video.